new lease of life, that she can truly say that through Mary Kay, I am going to lead a great and abundant life. I found my reason in Hubei of China. When she first came to Mary Kay, that was in 1995, she was a single mother with a 3-year-old kid. Husband had left her. They rented a room with only a single bed, and every night when she go to sleep, she has to hug the child sideways in order to have space to sleep. She became a national sales director, and her child went to the King's College in the University of London and graduated as a master's degree. I found my reason in many, many people's lives. And that is why I am still in Mary Kay after 25 years. And that is why I will always be looking for ways to make sure that many, many thousands of women's lives will be enriched. Mary Kay is not just about money. Money comes automatically. I always believe that if you do the right thing, blessings will come. Do you agree with me? If you do the right things, blessings will come. If you do the right things, money will come automatically. Money should never be your motivation route. Money will always be the reward of what you do. And that, strangely, is what Mary Kay is all about. I sit here welcoming all of you, and I straight away called my trip organizer, and I said, I'm seeing a lot of people that's very bakat, very burnt, is it? They all want to go Africa. Do we have enough rooms for them? And she said, yes. The hotel has more than 600 rooms. So all of you have the opportunity to go for the top director's trip, if you so wished. But in order for you to do that, you must first set yourself a target. You must first understand why you are in Mary Kay. You're in Mary Kay because you enjoy the sisterhood of Mary Kay. You enjoy the love that you receive. You enjoy how people look at you and treat you. You enjoy that environment. But let me tell you, if you are here only to enjoy the sisterhood of Mary Kay, you are in an emotional hospital. We are not an emotional hospital. We make you feel good so that you can go out there and be the best that you can be. There are many people who remain in Mary Kay because they need a lot of love. All the time, sayang, sayang, sayang. But then after sayang, go out there, oh, I'm good again, come back here, sayang, sayang, sayang. We are not an emotional hospital. We are a place where we can tell you, if you believe in yourself and if you want something big enough, strong enough, and are prepared to work for you, you can definitely achieve it. It is a wonderful thing to see. You know, people ask me, what is my greatest achievement in the 25 years? My greatest achievement is not to start China. In China with hundreds of thousands of women. I've given you the reason why I'm married. I've given you the reason why I found so many wonderful stories of seeing people's life changed. If your life has not been changed by Mary Kay, I urge you to go and try and see for yourself what you can do. Because you see, in life, God has no time to create a nobody. Mary Kay says, God only creates a someone. All of you are specially created. You've got special talents in a lot of ways, but it is because you dare not believe in yourself. That is why you dare not achieve. And there are many things that in life that we hesitate to do. The greatest fear that we have is the fear of our own failure. I repeat that again. The greatest fear that we have is the fear of our own failure. We dare not try because we think it's going to prove that I am not good enough, because when I fail, That's what it is. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't always think that you will fail. Don't always put your own fear as somebody else's problems. I've heard many directors say to me, oh, I cannot succeed because somebody hurt me. You cannot prevent the tongue of someone saying anything, but you can manage the own heart of how you respond and react to it. I want to tell you a story. This story is about a husband who went to a doctor and was very concerned for his wife. He said to the doctor, he says, Doctor, I think my wife has a hearing problem. And the doctor said, what do you mean? He says, every time I talk to her, she won't reply me. So the doctor said, you do this test. 15 feet away from her, you ask her a question. If she doesn't reply you, move further closer. 10 feet from her, ask her a question. If she still cannot reply you, move to her side and ask her the question again. So the man went home and they couldn't hear. But he puts the blame on the wife that she has the problem and not him. And this is what is preventing a lot of married women from being successful. Because you put the blame on other people when you should be looking at yourself. How can I be better? You cannot be better if you are not honest with yourself. You cannot be better if you are not able to look into your own life and say, how can I improve? If you want to be successful, the golden rule is not about a you rule. The golden rule is about a me rule. How can I start with me to make myself better rather than blaming everybody in the world that I am not successful because of you? Don't be like the husband. You have a hearing problem, but you're blaming on other people. If you want to be successful, start today and ask yourself the question before you leave this hall: how can I be better? The second thing that really touches me about Mary Kay is that Mary Kay is a company of love. And not many companies can say that, because many companies is looking at what we do or what they do as profit and loss. But Mary Kay says that P&L stands for people and love. And I have experienced that in the 25 years I've been in Mary Kay. Many, many, many times. The last time I experienced this was the late Dawn Chia. You all know her. She's bubbly, she's lovely. 30 minutes before she passed away, I was by her bedside. Her husband is a friend of mine, and her children were all not back. That morning, she deteriorated very fast. The husband was alone. So with some friends, I rushed to the hospital. I saw her lying on the bed. Her eyes were half rolled out. She was breathing very difficult. Her husband, chairman of a publicly listed company, was shivering. There's no amount of money can bring her back. I went to her side, I held her hands, and I said to Dawn Chia, I said, Dawn, I want you to know your entire Mary Kay family loves you. She was already, her eyes were rolled out, but you know what happened? She squeezed my hand. This is the power of love. This is the power of Mary Kay. That 30 minutes before someone passes on, she was able to respond to Mary Kay. Not many companies can claim that. Mary Kay is a company of love. And love is something that you must all have if you want to succeed in Mary Kay. You've heard all the national sales directors. You've heard many stories of people talking about their God-given spirit to help others without condition. And in return, you are being blessed beyond your wildest dreams. And this is something that's very strange in the married K world. It beats all the world's logic. That when you love someone, when you give without expecting a return, when you have the go-give spirit, it comes back to reward you. This is what love is about. This is what the go-give spirit is about. If you believe in helping someone, you become successful in Mary Kay. But if you believe in taking advantage of someone, trying to take the shortcut, putting your products onto the internet, thinking that you're being smarter than others, I guarantee you, your Mary Kay career will be very short. It will not be long, and it will not be satisfying. There's a story about a couple. The husband has a watch, and they're very poor. They don't have money. The watch strap was broken, and the wife noticed it, but they don't have money to change that watch strap. The husband looked at the wife and saw that her hair is all tangled up because she has this comb, but the comb is broken. And so the husband went to the pawn shop, pawned his watch to go and buy a comb for the wife. When he brought the comb back to the wife, he was shocked to see the wife's hair all cut. And he says, "Darling, I bought my watch, buy the comb so that you can comb your beautiful hair and you look beautiful." The wife said, "Husband, I saw your watch strap broken. I cut my hair to sell my hair so that I can give you the money to buy your watch strap." This is what love is. Love is thinking about the other person even before the other person asks you to do something. If you want to be successful in Mary Kay, you must have love in your heart. You must love your beauty consultants. You must love your unit members. You must love your customers. Because only and unless you're able to love your customer and your beauty consultant, then can you have connection with them. Otherwise, you only have contact with them. Contact is very different from connection. Only when you have connection, then can you go into the heart of someone. Then you motivate somebody from their heart to do what they thought they couldn't do. If today you're just calling to have contact with your beauty consultants or your customers, I guarantee you will not be successful. Learn to have love in your heart. Learn to connect with them. Learn to have the go-give spirit. That is what makes Mary Kay special. Mary Kay always teaches us that we must look after our family. We must have God first, family second, career third. Why is that so? Because Mary Kay wants us all to do the right things. When you have God in your life, you know what is right and wrong, you have values. And when you know what is right and wrong, you become a good person. When you sit next to somebody like Nafisa or Auntie Ida or whatever, you know you're sitting next to a very good person, and that person can be trusted. Have you had that experience before? You sit next to somebody and straight away you know if that person is good or bad. If you have God in your life, you know what is right and wrong. You have values. You will always do the right things. And if you do the right things, people will gravitate to you because they can trust you, they loved you, and because of that, your career, your sale will automatically be successful. You take a shortcut, people will also know, and they will distrust you, and your career in Mary Kay becomes unsuccessful. Family second. I can bet with you that out of all of you who are seated here, 99.9% of you are here because of your family. You want to make your family better. You want to make your nest more beautiful. You want to allow your children and your husband to enjoy life that you never had when you were a child. That is why you're in Mary Kay. That's why you want to do Mary Kay, to ensure that the money that you make will allow them a better life. What is your motivation? If you find the root of your motivation today, why you do what you do, you will go that extra mile. You will be able to overcome the problems and challenges that you face. We all face problems.
Huh?
We all. You see, when you talk about God, it comes down. You're better listen carefully. I'm not speaking. They're speaking. Where was I? Did we talk about family?
Yes.
So family second. We must know what is our motivation. We must know why we do what we do. Because in life, let me tell you something. There is no smooth sailing life. If somebody says, I have been blessed with a good life, that's because they choose to ensure that they overcome all the difficulties of life. Every one of us have difficulties. Every one of us. There's a Chinese saying, and I'm saying this in Chinese for our Chinese beauty consultant, 家家有本难念的经. Every family has a difficult chapter. So if you think that in your family it's all smooth sailing and something comes up and you say, why happened to me? You are wrong. Because this is life. Life is not smooth sailing. But if you know why you do what you do, you're able to overcome those challenges and achieve what you want to achieve. In your Mary Kay career, you will be faced with a lot of these sort of challenges. You'll be faced with a lot of obstacles. You'll be faced with a lot of disappointment. But what is going to let you overcome those disappointments is the motivation of why you do Mary Kay. Don't you ever forget that. Because that is what is your strength to overcome all the difficulties and all the problems that you faced. Go deep down. Family. If family is what you want for doing Mary Kay, then let that be your constant reminder. But in the way that you do your Mary Kay career, don't ever forget to take care of your family. Don't ever forget about your husband and your wives and all that. I called my wife the other day and I asked her, I said, what are you doing? And she said, I'm missing you, darling. She's so good. And then my friend sent me a joke. He said, there's a wife with a picture of the husband in the kitchen and she was throwing knife at the husband. And then the knife is not hitting the target. That's right. So the husband called and she said, what are you doing? She said, I'm missing you, darling. So I got a bit worried, whether my wife is throwing knife at me. But after saying that, I'm saying that in the Mary Kay career, Mary Kay always teaches us to balance our life. With many people in China who, after they become national sales directors, decided that their husband is not good enough for them. I said, you cannot be like that. We must learn to look after our husband. We must learn who supports us and we value them. Because when you have God first and the family second, your career will speak more when he's awake. Then he will not speak so much when he's sleeping. Because you must stop speaking and let your husband speak. So sometimes we have to listen to other people. We have to listen, because when you listen, then will you know what the real problem is. Sometimes, we jump to conclusion. Sometimes when we hear somebody speak, we jump to conclusion and we say, this is this. Well, when you listen hard, you will know that what the real issue and the problem is. I always like to tell a story. You like to hear my story?
Yeah.
So there was once this big bodybuilder, 6'3", came out to a bus, and the bus driver is small, 5'3". You know, he came up to the bus driver and he says, "Big John, don't need to pay." And he went back and he said that. So the driver, you know, he should be paying, you know, but he's only 5'3" and not well built, so he dare not say anything. So next day, Big John come out again and say, "Big John, no need to pay." He went back to sit. So he went and he said, I cannot stand this. So he went to the gym every day for the next 3 months, pumped himself with iron, built himself up, you know, spent the money, take proteins and everything. And when he felt that he's strong enough, Big John came out again and he says, Big John says, "Big John, no need to pay." And then the driver says, "Why not?" Ready to fight him. Big John said, "Because I have a yearly pass." The moral of the story is that if he had listened more, he wouldn't have to spend all the money, all the time to get pump iron, make himself look big, to try and fight Big John. And sometimes in our Mary Kay career, we are like that. We just want to say what we want to say, but we don't want to hear what people are telling us. In your Mary Kay career, if you're prepared just to be a listening ear, be prepared to respect people, you will find you learn so much more things and don't waste time. I'm telling you all this because this is the Mary Kay culture. This is what Mary Kay is about. Today you are here because you want to know how you can be better. I'm here to tell you that all of you can do a lot more than what you think you can. The key question is, what do you want out of Mary Kay? The key question is, why are you in Mary Kay? If you can answer that, this year you will be able to set targets. This year you'll be able to overcome all the difficulties. This year you'll be able to overcome all the challenge and be able to set your target and achieve them because you have found the reason why you are in Mary Kay and why you are doing Mary Kay. Thank you very much.
Inspiring and empowering speech.